What's up, everyone, and happy Halloween Eve. Halloween is tomorrow, but we will not be here tomorrow for a Friday Night SmackDown, nor will we be here live for Saturday night's main event. So we're here today to celebrate Halloween. I'm going to give you my Saturday night main event predictions. I'm going to talk about SmackDown a little bit, and we're also going to have ourselves a little trivia. So, happy Thursday, everybody. I hope you guys are all having a good day. We got Thursday night football also. I think there's some basketball games on. I'm sure everybody's watching. But let's not waste any time. Let's get the quiz up first. Then we'll talk about Saturday night's main event and everything else like that. So let me share my screen and we'll get it going. We got a Halloween quiz that they say, and I don't know why all these quizzes they all say it's the hardest quiz in all of the world. Okay, that's not it. There we go. Yes, share my entire screen. What is this? What? Oh, okay. That you're not helping me here. All right, let's try this again. Share entire screen. Share this one. Home. Let's see. Yada yada yada. Gotta love it. All right, let's see what happens if I click on that now. Let's see what it looks like on stream. What's up, J Dog? I have exciting news. You will be meeting John Cena on you will be meeting John Cena on November 16th. Heck yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, well that did not that's doing nothing. I'm not sharing this screen if it isn't working. He said, "Oh yeah, you're sharing the screen, all right." I see. Lion is lion. Man, why? So complicated. What do you mean blocked my screen with you? I don't believe you. Oh, but. It does not like me. Did you not test this before? No, I did test it beforehand. It was up. It was ready to go, and that's why I don't know why it's not working now. Oh, you love to see it. No, I just don't know why all of a sudden it doesn't want to share my screen. It always shares the screen. I think that I probably it's like not sharing the. Oh, there we go. Got it. See, I needed to share the entire screen like that. So then, so then, we can get to that. Oh, I don't need the hardest CM Punk quiz ever. Where's man? Ah, there we go. See, there we go. Just little by little, string scaring. Yeah, there we go. Under the pressure of me. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm under pressure. Under pressure. But let's get it going and let's see how we do on this Halloween. We got Cesaro and Big E in a Halloween match with a bunch of pumpkins. But this says Halloween has surreal lineage, or what, I don't even know, in the world of wrestling. On one hand, October 31st, it gave us some unforgettable WCW pay-per-views, Halloween Havoc, and on the other hand, it always gave us the bloody yet and monster truck match. Hey, I'm on a show. Can I call you back? Uh, WWE has trick or street fights, Halloween costume battle royals, and that time Eric Bischoff kissed Stephanie McMahon while dressed as her. That is his when he was dressed up. That was weird. Nonetheless, Halloween has provided us with some unforgettable moments. John Cena dressing up as Vanilla Ice for a throwaway segment on SmackDown ended up being the catalyst for Cena's men and his leap into the 16-time WWE Championship that we know today. Hulk Hogan versus the Warrior at Halloween Havoc 1998 was memorable for all the wrong reasons, and there was the time that we had to watch Abdullah the Butcher get electrocuted. All the names of entertainment and all of the names of entertainment. Just how well do you remember Halloween wrestling? We'll figure it out right now. Can you recall? I don't know. I probably not. But let's get it going and let's start the quiz up. Which I'm sorry, which ECW legend was in the crowd for Halloween Havoc 1989? And I don't know why I remember this, but I think it's RVD. So I just click on it. Wait, so does it not tell me? Did it not tell me the answer? That's it. Oh, I guess not. Okay, well, I guess we'll find out at the end. What year did John Cena dress up as Vanilla Ice? It's funny, I added him to the thumbnail and I didn't even know there was a question about Vanilla Ice and John Cena. Shit. What year? 2002, 3, or 4? Okay. Go 2004. It said I'll go 2004. It's not telling us the answers until the end on this one for some reason. Which of these men haven't won a trick or street fight in WWE? Enzo? Which superhero? You said Tommy Dreamer, Dan. Well, Enzo. Okay, well, hey, at least I got one there. Which superstar did Kurt Angle dress up as for a Halloween shit? Kind, help me out in the chat. Was it Captain America? Iron Man? I don't remember Iron Man. No, was it Superman? Wait, it's either Superman or Captain America because I do not remember him wearing a wig, and I do not remember him wearing. Yeah, I think it was Captain America too. Who attempted to save Hulk from the Yeti at 2000 from Halloween Havoc 1995? Shit. Diamond Dallas Page? Man, I thought this would be difficult. Yeah, see, so did I. I don't know. If he was Thor, I would remember that. Yeah, I was gonna say it's either DDP or Randy Savage. That's what was when they were friends. That's right. You're right. That was Randy Savage. Because that was right. That was right around the time. What was? Wait. What was Stephanie McMahon dressed up? She was dressed up as a witch. I remember that. Which WWE legend debuted at Halloween? Oh my God! I just saw this one in the Oh my God! In the documentary, Oh my God! Which? We did not miss the dance. Maybe I'll do the dance at the end for you, Kyle. We're doing the quiz first. See, I wasn't born in 1996. I was born. I was born in 1996. So I don't remember this nonsense. Luger? Was it Luger? I thought Luger was it? Yeah, it was. When Vince, Vince was a weirdo. I think you're right, man. Event, Mr. Kyle. I think you're right on that. Which TV show did the Fashion Files pair? Oh my God! Was it? It was. Shit. It was Miami Vice. Yeah, Miami Vice. Not Stranger. Who? Great. Who won the WWE Divas #1 contender? Halloween, yes, guys. This is how we did the Halloween contest and #1 contender matches back in the day. Was it Miss Paige? Miss Nikki Bella? Was it AJ Lee? Or was it Brie Bella? Shit. Police uniform. Oh, you're talking about the last question. Shit. Who won this battle royal? I remember watching this one too. WrestleMania 30, AJ Lee. I'm going to say it was Nikki Bella. I feel like I'm going to fail this majorly, and that's okay. Was it Paige? See, I remember Paige winning. I'll take the lifeline on that one. We'll go with Paige. What rating did Dave Metzler give the Hulk Hogan? don't fucking. He said -3 stars, -5 stars. Has Metzler ever given that? I feel like that would just be. Has he? I don't. Has he ever given a -1? He's given a -3 5-star matches before. Really? I feel like he just give it 0 stars. No, that's a trick question. Who disguised themselves as Ghostface to attack John Cena in 2011? Oh my God! It was. Was it the? It was the Miz. Yeah, yeah, because him and Miz fought. No, man, these questions shouldn't be this difficult. Huh? No, they shouldn't be. I feel I need to go back and start watching some Halloween episodes of WWE. Who disguised go see was Truth he feuded with I know he did because he feuded with Punk, obviously Money in the Bank. He was feuding with Alberto Del Rio around he was feuding with Alberto around Hell in the Cell, but if you guys remember, I think that was the year that R-Truth and The Miz came out and they took over that Hell in the Cell match. It was the triple threat between Alberto Del Rio, Punk, and Cena. And they like locked themselves in the Hell in the Cell and they weren't with the company anymore. I feel like, yeah, Truth was Capital Punishment. I feel like The Miz would be the one to totally dress up as freaking Ghostface. There you go, Miz. What belt was on the line when Bret Hart faced Sting at I don't know. I feel like this wouldn't be the world title. I'm gonna say the world television title. I don't even know how many questions there are in this one. Who put Abdullah the Butcher in the electric chair? They just said it. Oh my God. Man, this is why 1991. Scott, I'm going with you on this one because I have no idea. I know you don't know either, but we're just going to go together on that. What was the stipulation for Sting versus Jake the Snake? Texas Death Match, First Blood, coal miner gloves, or a barbed wire? Coal miner gloves. Feels like a... Shit. It was Sting. Yeah, it was Sting. I know that one. What was the last ever Halloween Havoc pay-per-view? Last Halloween Havoc. $1998, 1999, 2000, or 2001. Well, that's not true because we have Halloween Havoc in NXT. Right? Yeah. So would that be in W? I feel like that's a trick question. Because that I don't know. Interesting. Feel like we had one in 2000. No, 19. Oh, freaking no. I don't know. Stephanie McMahon made her WWE TV debut visiting whose house for Halloween? Really? They should acknowledge NXT. I remember her saying and talking about a story on a documentary, and I remember her saying it was Hulk Hogan. How long was the monster truck match? Monster truck match? They had a monster. What'd you do? Run somebody over with a monster truck? Huh? That's fun. It does mean something. One minute, 2 minutes, 4 minutes, or 8 minutes. Hmm, I have no clue. I got no idea. Wait, what? Well, okay, so if it's a monster truck match, feel like it can't last that long. And I feel like 8 minutes is too long. So let's go 4 minutes. Because I have no idea. Who left Halloween Havoc 2000 as WCW champion? Shit. Oh, Booker T. Booker T was WCW champion. Who was Big E dressed up as for last night's trick or street fight on SmackDown? Somebody in the chat should know this one. I remember the New Day dressing up as. They say last night. Obviously, this was the night that it was. They made it on a Saturday. Shit, I remember this too. No, it was a couple. No, it was. This was posted in 28. This is a quiz from 2018. I guess I should have been more specific on that. So that's why they're not acknowledging NXT. I scored a 30%. Well, I failed miserably on that one. You can't win them all, guys, right? He said you tried your best, but sadly it was not to be. Try again. Comment your. I don't know if I want to comment the score. Man, I got a bunch wrong. Shit. Hey, I got Captain America right. Randy Savage. I'll take it. The Witch. Man. Stranger Things. Really? I don't remember. You were right about Paige. Damn, good call. -5 stars he's given. That's interesting. The Miz. Dan. What belt was on the line in the World Television Championship? Scott Steiner. Coleman gloves. Hey, I got that one right. He dressed up as The Undertaker? I don't remember him dressing up as The Undertaker. 1999. Damn. Rowdy Piper. 4 minutes. Hey, I got that one right at least. Booker T, I got right. And then he was Gangrel. Damn. Well, that was fun. I sucked at that though. We did not do that well on that. That was not a good time at all. But you know what? That's okay. Now we have a little bit more time here, and I figured we'll take a second since we will not be here live for Saturday night's main event. I wanted to give you guys my quick predictions, and I wanted to give you guys my thoughts about the show real quick. So let me get the match card up here. We do only have 4 matches going down, so not too many. There are a couple championship matches on the line and everything else like that. But let's get it up. And then let's talk about it. Might have helped of the questions were past 2000s. Big facts. You know what, though? That's okay. I like to challenge myself sometimes. And, we just didn't do good. We're 2 out of 3 on quizzes so far. But let's go over and let's talk about these matches real quick. We got Saturday night's main event. And as I said, guys, we will not be here live on Saturday, but that's okay. We'll be back on Sunday. And we might be live for 2 football games if depending on how we doing and everything else like that. We'll let you know, though, as the weekend goes on. But Saturday, we got we got Jay, Yeet Man himself, Jey Uso, taking out CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship. We got Tiffany Stratton putting her title on the line against Jade Cargill. Cody Rhodes is taking on Drew McIntyre for the championship. And we have a triple threat for the Intercontinental Championship. Now, for the Intercontinental Championship match, let's talk about it. First, we got Rusev, Dominic Mysterio, and we have Penta. I do believe that Dominic is still going to walk out your winner. I would love personally to see Penta win, see Penta go out and have himself a title run and everything else like that. But I'm sure we'll see some shenanigans and everything else. But one thing I do want to say in a bold prediction for the show, maybe we see Judgment Day finally turn on Dominic, and that is how Dominic loses the title to either Rusev or Penta. But either way, I'm going to say Penta and Rusev still lose, and Dominic walks out. Your winner is still your your Intercontinental Champion. Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre for the championship. I mean, if Drew has not won it at this point, I don't know what we're doing here, and I don't know how many times we need to see this match. I don't think there's too much to say. We could see stuff happen, but I just think it's going to be a match at the end of the show, probably the main event, and we'll see a couple commercials, all the stuff like that. And as Kyle just said, Drew will lose again. Shake my head. And that is why I'm going to agree with Kyle, and I'm going to take Cody Rhodes to win the match. Now, we have Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill. This is the one that could get interesting. And they, we have seen and we've talked about it before on the past Saturday Night's main events with them not having title changes, and they don't really have title changes. But if there's going to be a title change, I think this could be the one match that does change hands. Tiffany Stratton did just surpass 300 days as champion. She did go out and she has been on a run. She's only lost one match, and that was to Stephanie Valkyrie at Clash in Paris or Clash in the Castle and everything else like that. So I'm going to say that Tiffany does retain her title, but I'm also not going to put out of the question that we see Jade Cargill, especially with her new character, whatever she's doing, if she's a bad person, whatever she's trying to do here, I think it's going to be interesting. I cannot wait to see where Jade Cargill goes with it. But I'll say Tiffy time retains, and I think we see Jade and Tiffany a few more times, and I do think that eventually Jade is the one to take the title off of Tiffany Stratton. Now the main event. I guess we don't know what the main event is going to be. It could be CM Punk, it could be Jey Uso, it could be Cody and Drew. I feel like it should be CM Punk and Jay, though, because the fact that the title is vacant, and it would be interesting to see what happens and how they would end the show and everything else like that. But also, I wouldn't mind them starting off the show so they don't have to rush the match, and we could actually see them have some type of a decent match. Could we see Jimmy get involved? Yes. Maybe LA Knight somehow gets involved because LA Knight's not, and LA Knight is mad that he is not part of this match or he's not part of anything. And you're right. You don't turn Jade heel if you're not going to make her a champion. And that is why, again, I'm not going to put it out of the question. But as I said, I don't think that there has been I don't think there's ever been a title change on a Saturday Night's main event. Because I remember the one that happened in December a couple months ago, or last year, I guess. Oh my God, that was almost a year ago. That's insane. Like a year ago, and I remember me watching it at my cousin's house, and we were talking about it, how I forgot, I think it was Cody at the time. I was saying, like, maybe he loses his title, and then they made a comment. They're like, did everybody know there has never been a title change? And I was like, oh, okay. So, we are going to have a new title champion, or we're going to have a new champion crowned. And, oh, that's what it was. It was Kevin Owens. That's what it was. Yeah, Kevin Owens beat Cody last year, and then nothing happened. That's right. Now I remember. It's all coming back to me now. CM Punk, Jey Uso, though, I think, we could see Jey possibly turn heel, maybe. I know he's kind of been having those heelish kind of, like, moments and everything else like that. But CM Punk had his moment at, what show was that? I forgot what show it was, where he won the title, SummerSlam. He won the title, and then the Messiah himself, the Ruse of the Century, came out, and he decided that he was going to take out, and he broke CM Punk's moment. Well, I think it's time for CM Punk to get his moment back, give him the title, and, it would be great to see. I don't think Seth's coming back. Seth ain't playing games no more. I think we'll see Seth back in maybe a few months, maybe after Survivor Series. Maybe he'll come back at Survivor Series, kind of like Punk did a couple years ago, and have some type of something, and that would be kind of full circle. I don't know. But at Saturday Night's main event, CM Punk is going to win this match. He's going to take out Jey Uso, and CM Punk's walking out your champion. And we're all going to celebrate because the man, CM Punk, is going to be a world heavyweight champion in the WWE again. And it's going to be a beautiful day. But as of right now, those are the 4 matches that we have for Saturday night's main event. I do not see them adding more matches because, as you guys know, they love to have themselves ads, commercials, shenanigans, all that stuff. Depending on where you're watching it, if you're watching it on Peacock, if you're watching it on NBC, wherever you are watching it at. But, guys, that's all I have here for you today. I appreciate you coming and hanging out as we did the trivia. 20 questions. I got 30%. I did really bad on that one. We'll have to regroup and rebound next week or the following week, depending on when we do trivia again. But, guys, I appreciate y'all as always. Make sure you go and check out the OTM guys. The Main Event Network crew, Kyle and the OTM guys will be live at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. Kyle, be specific in the chat if you're still here, but go and check them out. They'll have their Halloween episode. Go and check out, as I said, the Main Event Network. We got a lot of things going on. We got the Hobby Hour this week. It's Tucky. He'll be showing off his collection on Saturday. I'm really interested to see that one. I'm excited. But check out all the social medias. Hit that like button. Subscribe on the road to 4,000. Lastly, guys, turn that notification button on so you know when we go live next, which, as I said, will not be until Sunday for football. We'll be here for Sunday night. We may be here for the Bills and Chiefs, depending on how the day plays out and everything. But we won't be here for Friday Night SmackDown, nor will be, as I said in the beginning of the show, for Saturday night's main event. If I get home fast enough on Saturday, maybe we'll do a post show, depending on how things go. But, guys, I appreciate y'all. Have a good holiday. Please stay safe out there. Get some candy. Go trick-or-treating. Do all the things. I can't wait to see what Kyle's dressed up as in an hour. Guys, if you have any fun Halloween costumes and everything, share them on the socials. But other than that, I just want to say thank you again. And I will see you all back here on the channel on Sunday for some football. And then we'll be back next week for all the live streams and everything else. So, guys, have a great time and have a great weekend. And I will see you all on Sunday for week 9 of the NFL season.